So this is the Whelen model HDACF. 14 volts input at 7 amps. Or you can do 28 volt DC at 3.5 amps. It weighs 2.5 pounds. Sure. And so, let's see, power input, trigger selection, strobe outputs. Alright, cool. We're just going to test and see what we can find out. First thing we need to do is take it apart. We got 2 screws here and 2 screws there. Looks like he's already attempted to take one apart. So, let's just do this. Enjoy your window view while I'm taking this apart. Over here's the bottom of the board. Well, that's different. And there's the big sized capacitor. It's big. 380 microfarad. Nice. What's very odd that they would put everything upside down. I'll give it a quick look over and see what I can find. Well, let's take it apart. See what happens. There's more screws on the bottom. I didn't realize that. All our products are designed and manufactured in the United States of America. Go you. Alright, that screw's loose. Got washers. Well, they designed it in a way so it's a lot different from the last one. There's your transistor, the big one. Voltage regulator there. I'm not sure what this one is. A couple different hybrid chips. Those are kind of neat. I'm not sure why they have that packaged like that. That's kind of goofy. But okay then, we'll see what we can find out. I'm going to go for this guy first, because that's what was wrong with the last one. And the part number is IRF-P150N. Now you want to have your voltmeter set to ohms. Or you can do a continuity check. It doesn't matter. I do a continuity check because I like to hear the beep. Plus it shows ohms on the screen. Hear the beep? Cool. So, I'm testing the middle tab to the metal of the transistor. to gray wire, go to the white wire, go to the yellow wire. So across these two legs here, this one and this one, is shorted. I had it reading the short. I wonder if it's just a capacitor charging up. So that's the capacitor charging up. Very strange that there's no fuse inside. Oh, let's take a quicker look at it. There's your input going into the board. Actually, that's for the strobe. So here's your power over here. So the green guy that's over there, the 1.5. That's your fuse. Let's see if he's good. I believe they call those pico fuse. And he seems to be blown. Let's go to the bottom. You have conformal coating all over this thing. Yep, that's what it is. That fuse is blown. It is a 15 amp pico fuse. We'll get a replacement for it and then we'll power it up. See if anything else is bad. And then we'll send it back to this little owner. Just replaced the fuse on the box. I got it put back together. I have my wires put into the connector. My voltmeter plugged into it. You can see that it's counting down from 350 volt or 330 volt DC. This, I've already tested it just to make sure that it works. And here's my power supply, and I got it set up for 28 volts, and I can have it set up for 14 volts because it has 28 volts DC, 3.5 amps. and 7 amps at 14 volts DC. Now what you'll see is it'll initially come on and you'll see the current on the left side, and then you'll hear some relay click, and the voltage will go from the lower voltage to the higher voltage, and from there the initial surge, then it'll turn on, and then you'll see the volt from here go up. So let me demonstrate that. You see 3.8 amp, it just clicked. I can turn this up to 28 volt. Okay, so we're only drawing 0.13 amps, if that's not much, but we have an output of 446 volts, so I know that this thing works now, and that's all what it was. Now if you wanted to go and drop it down to 24 volts, we can do that. I'm going to unplug this, positive side of it, and I'm going to drop it down to 14 volt, which is what somebody would use in their truck for these, or their airplane. It's like what this guy has here, strobe light for that. So again, we just clicked over initial surge, 13.7 volts, and you see your output of 446 volts DC. So this thing is working. So if you have a Whelen HDACF and you need it fixed, let me know. I will try my best to fix it. Thanks for watching. If you have any other Whelen type product that you want me to look at, send me a message, an email. I'll put that in the video description. I'll see you next time.